Right, I should actually, do the streaming thing. Yeah, it's been driving me mildly insane because YouTube won't be hearing this because I've now switched over some of the audio tracks so I can play music. It just means YouTube can't hear it anymore. That's my way around it. Is no more music for YouTube. I will just get told off. So Twitch gets to hear it, YouTube doesn't. But I'm hearing that, and I've got the game audio that you can't hear yet. That have been like there are very similar volumes for me right now, and it is driving me mildly insane. I'm going to be honest. Also, I've tried like not fully moving everything around physically on my desk, but I've like tried moving my camera a little bit this way. Basically, I've like stretched the arm out a bit further. Just like I'm really wary of like having the camera before was like a bit further to my left, but then I'm looking further to my right to look at the game screen. It's like it may end up being that I move the camera altogether at some point and figure that out in a different way. But yeah, actually remembering to live stream because this is something I kind of want to try and properly give myself to kick up the backside to do a bit more regularly, whether it's both YouTube and Twitch or just the Twitch ones. I did put out on Twitter, I probably am going to go back to doing an FM save. I've got an idea for one. I say idea. It's an idea that's sort of fallen into my lap a little bit that I'm going to run with and just see how it goes. We're not doing that today. Like I said, if it's a FM stream that's not for charity or anything, that will just be on Twitch. I won't subject YouTube to too much sports stuff. I know that's not why you're here. But yeah, so this is hopefully the bit of me trying to get back into somewhat more regular streaming between playing this, playing FNAF stuff. I have got a few ideas for doing a couple of like actual FNAF theorizing streams potentially, sitting and doing that. I said running another FM save. I've got the charity bits where I was originally planning to do one next weekend. Good chance I'm going to kick that a little bit later. I'll have to message some people about that because it involves other people. So that might get kicked a couple of weeks down the road. Uh, there's also the quizzes. I have got the next one written actually. I've written all the questions for the next quiz. So I'll need to actually find some people for that at some point soon as well. But yeah, it's just I know I need to get back into, doing these more regular streams again because yeah, if I don't, I just slip out of the habit and don't ever stream like has been the case for like the last what I think I've done a YouTube one in about 3 weeks. I think it was the charity one was the last time I streamed on YouTube at all, which was I think it was 3 weeks ago at this point. I think that I snuck one Twitch one in there. Also, hi Mason. Yeah, I just realized I'm not even signed it because I realized at the last second that my YouTube chat like widget thing in OBS, I have to update it every single time I stream. Seemingly, I have to re-put in the URL. That's gonna be fun, but also it's sign me out. If I click sign, yeah, no. Can I like say no? I'm stuck trying to sign in now on it. Great, I've buggered that up. Can I? Why can't I now? Right. New plan. See if just reset taking out and putting it back in. Nope, I am stuck trying to sign in now. That is supremely unhelpful, OBS, because I've clicked one thing. There isn't a back button on this. I'm like stuck trying to sign in. Am I going to have to? I think I'm actually going to have to like pull up my I mean, actually gonna have to log in now on stream. Right, here we go. We'll take you and we will. I think that is the right email for the account. Yeah, there we go. Whack that in. Oh, I've got to do the blooming authorization, which sends to my phone. Yes, that is me trying to log in. Not now. Bloody hell. It's the usual me doing it. No, go away. I don't stop trying to make me do security things. There we go. It was like asking for all the security things. Like, oh, you can set this up, set this up. I'm not going to do that right now. Stop asking me all of these right now. But yeah, so it's been, I said yesterday, it turned out, I was thinking about playing Ruin anyway, but it turns out yesterday was 3 years since Ruin came out. So long overdue me actually trying to play this, I say game. It's a DLC to the game. I think that's one thing that everyone sort of forgets. Everyone thinks of Ruin as being like a standalone game when actually it's part of Security Breach. And in reality, it was like, it was the DLC that was essentially made to try and clean up a bit of Security Breach's mess. I know obviously FNAF is really has a really big thing over the years of using the next game to clarify the games that came before it. Ruin was the DLC to clarify its own game and was doing that more so, I think, than anything else. At least was seemingly, in the end, designed to sort of rectify both in terms of the lore and the gameplay, the sort of mess that Security Breach ended up being. But yeah, I think I might as well just get on with it because I don't know. I have looked up how long it takes to beat Ruin, and it's a bit of a this might be a 2-stream thing rather than just me doing it all in one go. I think if I really planned out, I could do it all in one go, but I can't guarantee I'll be running for that long today. But yeah, what I will do is go to game screen and I will just pause the music so Twitch isn't getting the me experience of double music and sound right now. Okay, this is a problem. I apparently didn't download Ruin. So this is where, how do I need to actually go and blooming download it. I am a moron. I am actually a moron. So this is going to be Michael stalling while I hope my computer can actually handle blooming downloading this at the same time. Great. I don't need to. How do I? It's just going to be one of these stupid things where I say I'm going to play Ruin and then all of a sudden it doesn't bloody work. I searched. Why can't I swear I'd installed it. Apparently I didn't. All right, here we go. Let's see. Let's hope this doesn't take forever to download, or I will be stalling for a while here. So my internet isn't usually that horrendous at the moment, but right, I've clicked to download it and it's booted up Security Breach. I'm not sure if it was supposed to do that, but we will see. No, it has just. This is possibly the biggest case of Michael trying to do, tech stuff on stream. Right, here we go. Okay, it's saying I might have to stall for about 8 minutes here. Okay, time's not going up stupidly or anything. Yeah, I don't know why it just randomly decided to boot Security Breach back up when I told it to download Ruin when that stopped it from downloading. So good job, Steam or whatever. But yeah, I said I've now got about, I say 8 minutes. It's shot up to 10 minutes. This is going to be me looking at a timer for, blooming ages here, isn't it? I think me streaming probably is going to slow it down. If I wasn't streaming, this would probably be done in a few minutes. But yeah, this is the I should have checked this before I started streaming. Not the ultimate I should have checked this before I started streaming thing. But we'll get there. Like I said, I'll ramble on about nothing for 10 minutes. Like, oh, why does the time keep going up? Why is this? Come on. It's not like me talking is slowing down the downloads. Yeah. Well, I can talk about it for 10 minutes because I can't talk about football because I'm on YouTube and I say I'll get yelled. I won't get yelled at, but I just think it'll bore everyone to death if I talk about football too much for the YouTube people. Yeah, I'm looking over at my, in the corner, I've got, I bought a easel thing. It's basically just a big whiteboard. And it's what I use for a lot of my planning out, streams and videos and whatnot. So I'm looking over at my what FNAF things are on there that I'm sort of working. Because I know there's one that I'm slowly working on a next FNAF video. That will be I don't know how long that one's going to take. I'm trying to tell myself to stop trying to rush them out by certain dates. I think especially with the FNAF stuff, there's very little way you have to, it needs to be done by this date, otherwise it's not relevant anymore. It will be disproven in that time. So yeah, I think a lot of the better FNAF videos you see out there are ones that obviously take a lot of time and effort. Obviously you'll never see me, coming out with the most brilliantly edited video of all time. There are limitations on what I think I'm capable of doing. At least at the moment, it'll take there's little bits where I've downloaded some things, go maybe I'll give this a try, and then never actually get around to giving it a try. But yeah, like I said, I've got a few different little FNAF ideas. There's a few other like non-FNAF ones that maybe are, I keep trying to convince myself. Like I'll go through a little few days like going, oh yeah, I'm really like watching all the FNAF theory videos. I really want to make my own ones again. And then all of a sudden, I'm like maybe do something that's not FNAF. I'm not entirely a FNAF guy. It's not my whole thing. Like you look behind me. There's a big FNAF thing there. There's a few FNAF bits that down there. I don't think you can even see them there. Like I think it's in this little square here. There's some FNAF things in there. But like, there's a lot of non-FNAF things behind me. Like, I've had an idea for a Amazing Digital Circus video that I kind of want to do. I think it's the thing where it's an idea that I probably I couldn't have done until after the finale came out. Like, it's an idea that I got off of the finale, but then that's meant that it then becomes less and less relevant the longer I leave it. So I'll still probably do it someday, but it's a matter of in a lot of these things I sort of need to keep telling myself I need to sit down, like almost give myself a week at one point where it's like each day I take one of these ideas and figure out how big is that idea, what actually needs to go into it, how big would the video be, how much effort is it, and then sort of plan around that. Because some of them will start off as like, I think it's some huge idea. It turns out actually it's not that big. It's still an interesting thing, but it's not a huge thing. But then sometimes I'll think of something as like I'll have a silly little idea for like one of my, like throwaway little videos. But then all of a sudden, like snowballs into something huge. I think the Athens being British video thing, that was originally going to be like a silly little video and end up being, not the longest video I've ever made, but probably like absolutely the one that most people have watched by a country mile, the one that people have most watched. And I kind of get why, because they're actually, it was taking a little detail and then turning it into actual, the accidental lore relevance to it, which I've stuck to, religiously since. Whereas there's been other ones where it was a silly little thing that stayed a silly little thing, like the bears being extinct or Edwin inventing recycling didn't really have proper lore implications. They were just stupid little ideas. I don't think I ever thought they were going to be big things at all, big ideas. But yeah. But no, there's a few bits where I'm sort of like going through and I'm like, what is there actually within FNAF to solve that I think I have something to input on? Because I don't want to just go, this is my take on this. This is my take on, this thing that everyone else has already covered. Or this is my take on someone else's idea. Like, that's not, like, I don't see the point of me doing that, basically. It's a bit of a, if I'm not creating my own idea, my own, or like covering something that I don't think anyone else could be bothered to cover, I don't see the point in me doing it, essentially. So yeah, as I said, I think the ideas I've got at the moment, I think there's two main ones I'm looking at for FNAF, where one is more of I need to see if I've got something that I actually have to say about this topic. Like I've got almost an approach that I think I'm taking to it that I haven't seen anyone else take, but I then need to see if that actually leads to any sort of interesting conclusions. That's sort of the position that one's in, where, yeah, like I know my perspective, but I don't know that perspective actually will give a relevant answer. The other one I think is more of I don't think is something that anyone else covered. Like, I get what the answer is, but it's more a matter of, is there, like, the way we get to that answer, does that give us anything else interesting? Like, is that, that it feels more like it's along the lines of the the sillier videos, I'll call them, the ones that are based off of ideas where they don't really mean as much to FNAF and the lore, but you can potentially use FNAF as an example to talk about something in reality. So yeah, that's my sort of two FNAF based ideas. It is always that balance of just going for outright lore stuff, which I think people probably care more about. Whereas the whole reason I started making the YouTube videos was basically about trying to do sciencey stuff. Like the earlier videos, they are all science based videos, rather than me going to like I was probably a couple of years into making YouTube stuff before I even touched FNAF. Like, actually, I kind of want to look that up. What was like the time? Basically, how long was I making videos before I made the first FNAF one, which was about the what do we call it? The who was first video, basically. Let's see. So my first video I did was 5 years ago, and I've been horrendously inconsistent since then. Let's see. So first video, which weirdly enough actually got its first comment the other day, because it's barely got any views, obviously. April 2021 was the first video on this channel. And I didn't make it hasn't even been 2 years. I think it's like just shy of 2 years since my first FNAF video. Yeah, August 2024. So I was, over 3 years into inconsistently uploading. To be fair, like numbers wise, in terms of videos, I think I've done more in the last 2 years than I did in the 3 before that. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. I've done 18 vids. So the FNAF one is the 19th video that I've left on the channel. I think there are a couple that I've taken down because I'm like, they're just not really relevant anymore. But I don't like, some of them never fit the channel, really, I'll be honest. I was still figuring it out a little bit early on. But yeah, and then since the first FNAF video, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. So yeah, I have done more actual long form videos in that time. To be fair, there was a big period where I was doing, just the short stuff where, yeah, there are a lot more shorts videos on the channel because they were a hell of a lot easier to make. But, they also horrendously limited how much I could actually cover. That was the sort of thing where I was doing the little, like silly little times ones. Also, actually, I've just remembered the first video on the channel isn't actually the first video from the channel. The first one I ever did, was one of the ones that I took down. I think there's at least a couple of like proper long form ones that I have taken down. Not because I'm like, I don't stand by what I said, or like I thought they were. No, sorry, I was going to say they thought they were bad videos. They weren't great videos, let's be honest. They were early ones, and the early videos are never going to be great. But like I said, they didn't fit. It's either they didn't fit, or they covered something that I didn't want to leave on the channel. Because yeah, basically, I'll say I did a couple of Harry Potter videos. I covered some Harry Potter stuff early on. I've ditched that. I don't need that on the channel, do I? Like it's I stand by the science that I did in it. It was very much about using it to talk about some science stuff. But yeah, any Harry Potter stuff I've taken down because, yeah, obvious reasons. Basically, I think it's pretty, it's the reason why anyone would take down Harry Potter stuff and don't talk about Harry Potter stuff anymore because, a certain someone is not exactly a particularly nice human being. So, and I eventually, way later than I should have done, put stock in that and learn that fact to think that, yeah, it's not worth it, is it? Right, how? I swear that time has gone up again. I swear I was down to 2 minutes like 2 minutes ago, and it's now back up to like 3 minutes. So I think it's downloaded everything. It's just installing the last of it. This is, I think I was going to say this is the longest stall job I've done. It's really, really not. I have definitely stalled longer than some of it, on streams and that for. We're nearly at half an hour in. I've not actually started playing the game. This is definitely not going to be a one and done today. But it it'll give me a second stream that I get to do at some point. It'll mean I can do 2 Ruin streams. I've got the FM stuff will start kicking in as a regular thing. I've got the next charity stream. I've got a quiz to do. Like, it will actually hopefully get me into doing this a bit more regularly. Come on, install quick already. Oh, I'm always gonna have to sit here and just I was tempted to just like pull my screen up so you can watch the countdown with me. Nearly there. But yeah, I sort of know that really I kind of have to like get more regular with these streams for it to, for people to care enough to show up and watch it, for me to, like I said, get it into my routine. That is a big thing with it a lot of the time, is getting things, if something's in my routine, I can get it to stick a bit better. I am a creature of habit. So yeah, it's like streaming and running. It's the other thing at the moment I'm trying to get back into my routine a bit more. Like, it was the 2 things this week. I'm like, I need to go for a run. I need to do a stream. I'm 50%. I may have pushed the run to go, I'll do it after work tomorrow. Like, I woke up this morning and went, I'm just not running today, am I? I'm not fitting in between a stream and watching the F1 and actually making sure I'm awake enough and having some lunch. I can't run straight after lunch. That's a horrendous idea. I'll just make myself feel like crap doing it. So, yeah, right, come on. We're into the last 40 seconds, apparently. Yeah, so I'm trying to think of like other stall jobs I do. But I remember last time I did the like Pro Club's virtual charity match like a couple of years ago, where it was like I can't remember what was going on, but we had to stall for like there was basically like an hour between two of the games or something stupid like that. So we still had to basically it was a massive stall job. Obviously, doing all the Football Manager tournaments, there were constant stall jobs on those because someone would break something or you'd get desync or something like that. Okay, we're into 2, 1. That should be there. We go. It thinks that it is done. I'm going to tell it to play Security Breach now. When we get in, it better let me play the bloody game. Also, yeah, if you can hear the fan whenever I'm talking, sorry, I'm not turning it off. Like, it's not on full blast. I've got it on the lower setting. Yeah, what is it? We're down back down to 27.5 degrees in here. It was 28 quite a lot over the weekend. Obviously, not quite as bad as it was when I did the charity stream, where that was, yeah, like 30 odd. But yeah, also, I fully recognize that I need to, do that 10K run at some point. I think I'm probably going to set myself the target of I have to do it before the end of August. I think that's a solid target for me to have to try and hit is I have to do it before the end of August because like I said I need like having done like I said tried to get back into the habit of running. I've realized how horrendously unfit I am. Also, trying to go running when it is like 30 degrees outside is a stupid idea. Don't do it. Right. Okay. It's not telling me I need to download it anymore. I can play the game and I can stop the music. Here we go. Find Gregory. Do I have to? Do I really have to? Gregory is trapped in the Pizzaplex. Only you can save him. I'm feeling like, do I need to move my camera? But we'll see. I'm not sure how much I'll be blocking subtitles or anything. Here we go. This giant place that has apparently been destroyed by, well, see, I'm covering the subtitles, that means. I am going to move myself up to the top right because I think that hopefully means that, yeah, I shouldn't be blocking subtitles or anything anymore. But yeah, like I said, the Pizzaplex having been completely destroyed and everything by an earthquake, seemingly, or by an earthquake. But yeah, it's left completely abandoned, and in a way that a child can just wander in here. Good job. Right, I have to actually go down the ladder. Also, yeah, I'm going to do this mouse and keyboard, I think, for now. So I think that's what I settled on playing mostly. Oh, yeah, I forgot to unplug the controller, otherwise I will get vibrations on it when I don't want it. Here we go. I swear one of these is supposed to be the sprint button. Can I not sprint? So yeah, this is the weird thing about all these bits like saying don't go in a line. Like, I'm yeah, it's weird. They're making it all creepy in that, but then you get to the end of this. Yeah, I'm sure I'll be doing a lot more theorizing than last time, given I don't have a have to beat this all in one go limitation. Looking around. That's it. pretty sure there should be a sprint button here, but but that's just me. I don't know. Am I not allowed to sprint yet? Oh, that's it. It's because I changed it, didn't I? Because it kept bugging me last time. I was having to press like shift or whatever to sprint. And now I'm remembering I changed all the buttons around. So sprint is now R. Can I not? Where the hell am I going? Is it like am I supposed to be just going across this way? I am literally right at the beginning and I'm already like, what the hell am I doing? Because that's that. It's F to crouch. That's what I did. Hi, Henry. Yeah, I'm all right. I just had to stall for like 15 minutes because I realized I hadn't actually downloaded the DLC for this. So I had to just sit and talk for ages while I actually installed it live on stream. And now I'm stuck as thinking, hang on, where the hell do I actually go here? So I immediately went over this way because I'm like, there's a, I get the flashlight. Like, is it? I walked right past it. You go through here. I am blind. This is like, yeah, let's say, I was going to make the reference of this is like playing Mecha Chameleon. Except I'm not quite that blind. The real person is one of my mates, Morris. Him playing Mecha Chameleon. Yeah, he is blind. He's straight like he will like walk like you could have it playing with him, where someone could be like one of these hangers. He'd be doing this and like where are they? I can't see you. What's going on? That's not safe, is it? That's just called now I can't backtrack, I'm presuming is why that's there. Oh, no, I can. I can go around it. I can't remember where is it like there's somewhere around here you see the blob escaping. Or the tangle or whatever. The law spaghetti. Hello. Can I not double flashlight? Yeah, I'm loving all the like creepy graffiti. Yeah, I'm coming, Gregory. Calm down. So something definitely was moved then. I just wasn't looking at it. He was our superstar. Yeah, I really feel like that's one of those things that hasn't really been talked about so much is the graffiti throughout all of this. So I guess I'm just E to use. Yeah, that feels a bit dangerous being in it, just like clambering into, empty elevator shaft. Feels like a really stupid idea. This is the fastest I can climb. Great. Full speed ahead, apparently. Hey, look, it's Helpy. That's the crouch. Yeah, they definitely made this, slightly more jumpy and spooky in that in the main game. Oh yeah, it's Cassie and her horrible luck with vents that she shouldn't be in. Dismantle Starbots. There you go. I know Chica's in here somewhere. Yeah. I will just keep walking away. It's fine. Yeah, let's get moving. I'm assuming like you that I got that noise. That's like I'm getting noises for like supposed like little jump scares. I'm just not seeing them because I'm just like running straight past. Oh yeah, it's this that I need, isn't it? I get my Faz wrench. Is it on his side? I want to help him. Lots of little cockroaches. Everyone loves those. Here we go. Right, I need to. What I have to do is I need to do this one first. Go all the way to the end. Boom, done. I think I want to say it's somewhere around here. You can see. There should be like a hole in the wall somewhere. But I've gone past it already, the bit where you can see the blob. There it is. It's disappeared into nothing. This does not feel like a safe place for a child. Don't think I'm going to that, can I? Am I supposed to go up into the pipe? Yes, I am. Because it's Monty. Oh, and it's the title card. If you notice on the YouTube thumbnail, I had to change out the word ruin in that because I initially made the thumbnail for it. I'm like, you can't read the words. I can't bother to change the rest of it. I'm just going to make my own thing for ruin so I make sure you can read it. It does feel like we've just somehow fallen up the water. Also, that okay, I was about to say that train is covered. How do we get through? It's not. It's fine. Also, this water does not look pleasant at all. Like this looks like this basically is looking like a nice sort of representation of British rivers right now. You know, it's just pouring a bunch of crap straight into it. I know what's about to happen. Where is he? Around here somewhere. Come on. Anglian Water is peak there. Yeah, to be Anglian Water is actually one of the slightly less bad ones. Also, here we go. Can I can I not? Can I like walk away? No, I literally can't move. But also, yeah, law thing for people like Henry that don't know staff. This seemingly this is our player character's dad now. Like it's from the game after this, which I have actually played, Help Wanted 2. At the end, it's basically shown that the player character from that becomes this robot, and it's heavily implied that that character is Cassie's dad. Yeah, let's see. I think I should be able to do this. Luke, I am your father. I mean, technically, the line is "No, I am your father," but yeah. If we quick security mask, look, you can see here it's got brains and stuff in it. Where was yeah, I know it's healthy with an eye, which means he's evil. But yeah, like you look at the robot here, like that looks like it's got like organs and stuff all in it. Like that's not just wiring. That looks like organic and stuff. That looks like it's got a brain mushed up in there. Ooh, a thing. Here we go. And now we get to phase through something. Take the mask off. Because yeah, look, this is the somehow the mask makes it so that actual physical objects disappear. This FNAF makes sense. Actually, I need to do this. I might need to sort of flick backwards and forwards between these two. So we'll charge this one all the way up. Click the wrong way. That's not going to help. Now, can I do both at the same time? I can. There we go. Lovely stuff. I'm going to have to do the... When you put the mask on, you can hear the weird, like, sounds of children. And then you deactivate it. Can't wait to miss, like, one of them so I don't get that specific ending. There's a charging pod. I'm like, oh no, what do I do? Put the mask back on. And I can phase through stuff. What happens if can I take it off midway through? Oh, it's put me on the other side. Let's see what happens if I like try like could I like end the game by like half phasing through. Like apparently we can go this way, seemingly. Yeah. Okay, you have to have the mask on in here, apparently. Well, there's areas where you literally can't take it off. Like this is one where I have to have the mask on. Take this off. Here we go. So isn't this the one where, yeah, if it's you put it on, it changes it from Monty to Roxy? Okay, so this means I get to see where Monty is on all the cameras. So it's like has to be a. Oh, look, the AI is stealing people's voices. It's like real life. Sorry, that's me there. There, there. Okay, that, yeah, just scrolls between them. So I assume this is just I have to dodge. Monty, I'm going to lose immediately on this, aren't I? Because I'm just like, I'm just going to go and hope. Oh, wait, I can play golf. We're playing golf. Is it just how do I what's the swing button? Because like that, like if I click, it like holds it in place. Like I have to push the mouse forwards. Full power. Oh, look at this, I can golf. Hi Andrew, welcome to Getting Scared. This is FNAF, but actually, you know, scarier than main security breach. But right now we're playing golf, so it's fine. I need to put a bit of power on. It's going to go to about there. Way too much power. Golf, yeah, it's fine. I'm just on the golf section. Just tap it in. Why is there no tapping in? Well, now there should have been a birdie. I've got bogey. I'm mad already. What am I just like firing it over here and hoping? Seems like the plan. Full power. I'm going to guess the hole is this way somewhere. Not bad for blindly shooting. Oh, come on. Like there is so hard to just like tap it. I should back-to-back birdies there. I'm definitely going to give this another go. I need to do this properly. Full power. What? I went out of bounds, I guess. Slightly less than full power. Not bad. I just need to do like a tiny, tiny little tap. Right. Full power! And full power couldn't get me up the hill. What? How is that a thing? Just like going over the back wall. Come on. Roll. You've got to be kidding me. We are so giving this another go. Slightly less than full power. See what happens. Oh, that nearly worked perfectly. Can the ball stop moving, please? Can the ball stop moving, please? I would like to hit it. Am I just going to be like stuck now in a perpetual rolling around in a circle thing? Like, can we deposit the ball somewhere? There we go, finally. Right, this feels like it's going to be a nightmare one to get right. Yep, straight over the top. And let me guess, I'm going to roll around in a circle for 5 minutes again. Yep, we're rolling around again. Rolling around. It's actually picking up speed now. Up and in. There we go. Recovered it. Hate that one. Where am I going? Come on. Don't. What? No, it's okay. No, it's fine. I think I've still just about got an angle on this. Oh no, I haven't. The little wall was in the way. Been robbed again. We are so replaying this. Full power. And I missed. Full power. And I phased through the wall. What? Oh look, you can do that in one. Full power this way. Look at that. I'm not sure if my angle's quite right on this. No. Golf's a stupid sport anyway. Full power. Full power. And it's clipped off of the thing on the outside. Okay, no, it's fine. It's like curved just to keep me on, on the course. From here. Need a little bit of pace on it. Oh, come on. It really feels like there's not that much difference between like full power and like half power, basically. 31 on a par 26, not good enough. Come on. Can I not? We're playing it again. It's not actual now. We're playing mini golf. Now that I know what I'm doing. Full power. Now. Oh, come on. Full power. Now. Oh, come on. This is going to be worse than last time. Now. Off the wall. There we go. Down and round. Not too much power. Sink the putt. Recovered it for a bogey. I need to get this under par. Right. It was literally just hit it to the far side, wasn't it? There. Oh, that's nonsense. I want to say about there. I have, for the first time ever, I have wildly underhit it. There. Go on, go ball, go ball, go, go. Oh, come on, that should perfect like direction. Just not enough power. We're back to par again. Come on. Right, I can't just full power this. It went flying over last time, so about there. Okay, I think I've just somehow nailed that for a hole in one. Ha ha! There we go. That's what we needed. Right, this is one where I don't think you can. Like, I literally don't. I think it's basically just have to time it to get it through. But in reality, nothing you do here really has an impact because you can't actually get it up that hill at the end. So you just have to get it through and let it settle at the bottom. And then just get it up the hill. Get it up the hill. Ah, I'm taking the golf way too seriously. Go on. Go on. No. What do you mean it rolled back? It like touched the white bit and made it roll backwards. I think we're back to par at this point. Right, this was not full power. I want to say about there. Might do the trick. Go on. Yes. 2 hole in ones. This was, oh yeah, we got caught on that little blooming ledge, didn't we? We've managed to avoid the ledge. This should be a pretty easy little part for par two. Lovely stuff. Next one. This, if you get this right, you can hole in one this. About there. It's going to go into here. Into here. We're not. Ah. This is so annoying. I think. Ah, hang on. There's a tube that I can get it into apparently that just pots it straight in. Ugh. Bounce it off the side. Ah, great. Got the angle all wrong on that. Little tap into the hole. It's par. It's fine. We'll take it. I think we're still 1 under at this point. Full whack around that side. Get it onto the green. Yes, I'm using actual golf term for it. It's on the green. Not too much power. There we go. Birdie. Lovely stuff. Just what we needed. Right. As long as we get this in 4 or less, we're under par. Full power there. Don't think we can skip over. We just kind of have to follow it round. Nothing silly. Oh, come on. Since when can you do that? No. Oh, thanks. That little ledge has just saved me. Right. If I want to get this whole thing under par, I have to putt this. I've overdone it. This is to save par for the whole thing. You've got to be kidding me. I was gonna say we end on par. That last one's bugging me. That last one's so bugging me. Right, I'm not doing a third run. I'm not doing a third run. We're not here to play mini golf. Right, let's actually play some FNAF now. Mask back on to phase through this. Oh, Monty's definitely over here. Can I phase through that? No, that's actually... It's there either way. I don't think I can get in there. That is this a... Yeah, this is the opposite. I have to take it off to get through this. Nice and steady. Nice and steady. Yes, thanks for pointing, Helpy. Oh, there's Monty. Hello. Oh, it's an old style poster. And there's some Vanny graffiti for some reason. Assuming I'm not allowed to put the Vanny mask on here. Oh yeah, that's what the running door is on the Fritz. Put it on here. Yeah, sure, I would. I can't move now, so you're making me stop. I could go and actually try and deal with the security nodes, but otherwise, I like the idea of just wandering around and finding more. So, grab this. Why are you here? What is that? Yeah. The real collectibles, AR collectibles. What was it? It's from that old headset game. Yeah, it relates it back to Help Wanted. The fact it's getting called an old headset game is a bit of a note, I think, for me that says, what do you call it? That Help Wanted, that happens like at least a decent chunk before Security Breach. Well, at least a decent chunk before Ruin. There we go. There's a security node. The child nodes first. Right, I've got to find the child nodes. It means I have to follow the weird little squiggles, isn't it? And what am I using here? Okay, that is the child node. It's the weird lemon box. Right, so I need to go. Like that, and then you go around the outside like that. Lovely stuff. We have breached security. Which makes that go up. Lovely stuff. Over there. It might actually look a weird light and glitch. It looked like there was like almost like faces in. Oh yeah, no, there they are. There's the eyeballs. Yeah, security breached. So off, no, that is a real wall. Crouch under here. Oh, wait, this is a bit of an issue. Is my toggle mask button and my run button are the same thing? Is that an issue? Because sprint and yeah, toggle mask and sprint being the same button is an issue. I'm going to change that. basically meant I can't run. So it's that needs to go back on so I can see. Please ask this entity to leave the area immediately. Find the child nodes, don't I? So I know where the hell's Nyx is. I know that's what's coming for me. Oh, it's that, isn't it? It's one of the child nodes. There he is! It's T. I'm pressing the... That was close. There's one camera and it's looking at the door. That is not even remotely helpful, is it, game? Right, I need to go find the other... No, the problem is I know that I turn this on, Nyx is going to be like, oh, hi, I'm going to come kill you now. It's this barrel. Take the mask off while we move. Just back here, put it back on. And we go you up to there, you all the way down around. Lovely stuff. No, that's the... Gotta remember I changed the button. Right, I do this. There's 3 blooming nodes, and I have no idea what any of them are. That is the weird thing with this, is like, I don't really know how I figure out what the nodes are without just searching around with the mask on the whole time and randomly stumbling onto them. Or is it that I'm following these blooming big cables on the floor, aren't I? That would make some sense. Just take it off for a second. It's the golf club. Take it off. It would have helped if I actually like looked at what I was doing, and that would have showed me that I'm just got to do that. Nice and simple. Take it off. It's still telling me R is toggle mask, even though it's not. Put it back on. In we go. You go around like that. You go up like that. There we go. Security has been breached. I've turned on the music, apparently. Door's now open. Means I head back. Yeah. It's weird you've got the whole like Gregory whispering in your ear sort of thing, like, oh yeah, the door is open, look at the thing. I know I did that. I didn't need you to tell me. I'll turn it on. I'll put the mask on there to phase through. Take it back off. I'm literally going to use the mask as little as possible. Here I have to use it. interesting there. Turn back on to do this. Here we go. We're getting somewhere. Take it off. Another one. The old recharging station. That assuming we don't need anymore. We have infinite flashlight. Yay. Over here. Through here. Under here. Seems just a bit of a hurry it up, Michael, sort of thing. So charge this one all the way up. We'll go to there. That should do the trick. There we go. Lovely stuff. Through the door. Well, something's there. So it's going to be... What am I looking at here? It's a ball. Take it off for a second. We're getting somewhere. Right. So the sound from that is just bugging me ever so slightly. Right, back on. It's the pizza. The rotting pizza is a security node. Great. Come on, give me control of the maps. There we go. Done. I'm assuming it opens the next door. Yeah. I vote run. Why can I go? I've got two ways I can go here, or is that? Oh, there's another. Whatchamacallit here. I've got to go all the way back down here to go find it. Is it? Where the hell am I going for this? Oh, he's over there. Right, it was somewhere up here. Oh, hello, little Nightmare Unplush. Oh, it is you. I had a feeling it might be you. Right, I need to get myself back up the stairs to go find the... So, on you go. Follow the second one. Please don't be as far. Yeah, it's just this. We're going to deactivate. That comes off because we don't need it on. We know where we're going. It's back over here. This is the same one as last time. Give me more interesting puzzles. Take the mask off. Chop, it's obviously loading stuff, and oh, but getting an event again. Okay, only briefly, it's fine. check the camera station. I'll put this on. Where's my mouse gone? Anomaly detected. Quarantine. Yeah, it's fine. We're just going mildly crazy. These. Oh, hello. And I can do this and then you won't care. I think we're at that point yet, but let's go up here, yeah, and then phase through this. Oh, this is just a collectible. I apparently can't take it off, but I also can't. It feels like I am stuck right now because I can't take it off, but like you can't. Have I got like soft locked or something here? Because like I can't take the mask off, but you can't go through that with it on. Like I go up here, I collect the thing. I'm like in an area now where I can't take the mask off. So I phase through the thing I have to phase through, but then this is a you can't go through here with the mask on barrier, but you can't take the mask off. I think the game's buggered. Like legitimately, I've gone and got this collectible and just got stuck. Like go into this area here. It feels like this area that I'm in now shouldn't be a you can't take the mask off area. Am I gonna have to like? Oh, I might have to do a quick reload job and hope it doesn't send me too far back. Great. Let's see. Let's hope this hasn't completely buggered everything up again. Continue from here. Please don't send me back ages. Check something on my phone. That's fine. Where the hell? Okay, no, it's fine. We've just gone through there. We've lost nothing. It's all good. Actually, that's an important thing is there was a wet floor bot back here. I need to deactivate you. Not missing that. Stop the sprinting in time. Right, I am not going to get that collectible. Oh yeah, here we go. Here's the moon. Which way am I going here? I'm just aimlessly wandering around. Is that a new plan? Let's see if I can. All right, we're going to have to hop down, phase through. And then he just flies. Okay, so there's a generator, wherever the hell that is. I feel like this is going to be random searching rather than anything actually useful. Like any sort of, right, he was right there. So I think I need to do this to phase through. No, that's where those things are that I'm trying to deal with to get the anomalies. Right. I think that's where I came from, I want to say. Yeah, I don't need to try and phase back through that. I'll go this way. Anything over here? I think I just have to suck it up with this and do this in time. Okay, I'm doing the wrong order. That's what it is. It's that. There we go. That's what was telling me off for. And then that. Take that off before. My screen's trying to turn itself off. There we go. Right. That's why I think that's been glitchy. It's saying that once I've got the anomalies, I can phase through here. Ooh, collectible that I don't need. I literally can't take the mask off in here. Great. I still can't take the mask off. Oh, hello, Mixes. I see you being creepy. Still can't take the mask off. This seems to send me nowhere. This feels like it's a thing. I feel like I've gone around in a circle here. Yeah, I've definitely seen that before. I've definitely gone in a circle. But I can't go that way. I've been through here. Where the hell am I going? I've been this way. I can go up here. But this is a dead end. I can't take the mask off. I'm just going around in circles. Is this a new direction? I think this is the new direction. There we go. I was just bashing my head on something trying to get through there. Run, 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 run. Now the mask has to come off. There's the generator. Ooh, there's arrows actually telling me where to go. That's probably something I should have been paying attention to before. There's like two voices that you can hear. So that's the other generator somewhere up top. Anything interesting back here? Seemingly not. Right. Okay. So I have to do it's this nice and quick. I need to find the doing the right answers. This one, and then this one. I'm assuming I'm yet back in a I can't take the mask off. Can't go that way. Can't go that way. Hello, Mexes, bugger off. Now it has to come off. Stand up again. Generate number 2. So up and down this way. Oh, Big Freddy. Yeah. Go, go, go. Yeah, I get the concept with Gregory voice. Don't know the route. This way. Going down again? Feels counterproductive, but sure. And now I'm just running into Big Freddy. Definitely gone the wrong way here. I'm trying. Okay, there we go. This way, then this way. I am really bad at following directions. Here we go. Stick this in the back of his head. You gonna start running at me yet? Apparently not. Going this way? This way. Right, I know those bastards are gonna start running at me any second now. There's a thingy here. Is it? No, it is back behind it. Oh my word, I'm just going so far back to get this one. Oh, hi, mate. Go away. Probably one of these thingies, isn't it? I have to do this quick. Nope, it's on the other side of this. How far does it want to go for this one thing? What the? Oh my word! It's. Am I supposed to like? I'm so gonna get got here because like I cannot. I'm gonna take the mask off for a second here because like it looks like it's that. But the fact it's just sort of I think glitched slightly. I've not got the mask on to let me try and do it because it looks like it is that, but I can't reach. Ah. Looking around would be helpful. Here we go. We'll fill this one up. Get that. There we go. That brings it down. Mask on. Deactivate that. Mask off. This is one where I know I'm going to get the stupid thing where I'm going to have to start balancing it out a bit with how much I use the mask. Because, like, these things will ignore me if I have the mask on or if I'm looking at them. What? I bet I put the mask on. It immediately went, no, fuck you. I could have sworn the mechanic is I put the mask on and they just ignore me completely. They just didn't quite do it quick enough. And doesn't like it when you stare. Yeah, I know. Right now, I've just been kicked out. What I'll do is because I know it's here. So I'm going to go straight to this. And do this nice and quick. Fill this one up. And fill this one up. Lovely stuff. Check one thing quick. Let's put it there. That's fine. So, I know the moment that I walk out this door, they're going to start aggroing me, aren't they? Unless I look at them. Guess not. This is not doing... Did I not actually do the node? Did I just... I'm a moron. I didn't actually do the node, did I? I just did the blooming forklift. That's why they don't care. It's the moment I do the node they'll start paying attention. Right now they don't care about me because I've got the mask on. I'm going to use that to my advantage to run through here. Take it off because I know he's going to be mad at me. Keep my eyes on you. Problem is, if Nexus is right there... Oh, there was one behind me. Ah, this is... This is going to be frustrating, isn't it? This one is going to really frustrate me. We've hit the there's always one section. Well, there's at least one. There's usually a few sections, but there'll be those sections in the game that I just struggle with. I think this is going to be one of them. Right, we will go. We'll actually do the node this time. Actually, what I'm tempted to do is because they don't activate until I've done a node, I might just check to see where the nodes are first before so I can basically just run between them and deactivate. So there is another one further back this way. Quite a way back that way. Great. Take that off for a second. So I'll probably do that second one on the way to the third one. And then this one. Is it all behind the... It's this. It's one. Hello. Quick sprint. Turn it back. We put the mask back on while we figure out where this... Yeah, they're all running away from me. They're up and about, but because I've got the mask on, they don't care about me. This is... So it's this. You know what I'm worried about? I'm checking is where is Mex is, because I know he's going to be after me if I keep the mask on forever. So I know there's one there. I have to take it off to do this. E to use this. Fill this one up. Fill this one up. There we go. Brings that down. I think this is honestly going to be easier for me. Because I know there's a bunch of them in here. To just keep this on for a second. Oh yeah, he doesn't like that. I'd say it wasn't letting me toggle the mask in there. I'm going to have to keep it off for a second. See you coming from that way. Put it back on. So I can do this. I have to remember the footsteps are fine because they can't see me. The only thing that's a problem when I've got this on. Oh, that's cool. The old Fredbear and Friends art up there. So we turn that back on. So I need to find the sun first. I don't know what I'm quarantining there. I need to... That's got a moon. That's a sun. That's the moon. It's the wet floor bot. It's the other one. take that off for a second because I heard Nexus coming, but turn it back on, and then we are climbing. We're climbing on up the endo? I remember we're going in the mouth. This gets rid of the guardrail. Which means we can go in the mouth. We're in a vent. It's going to collapse in a second because Cassie and vents don't mix. Wait for it. There we go. We're on to a gondola. Nice little ride along here. We get the story of, the kayfabe story of Monty joining the band. There he is, looking at the band, and then Bonnie goes, "Nah, I'm good. This I'm out. Have the guitar, I guess." And Roxy gives him a haircut, and that makes him cool now. And now he's in the band. Just use my phone to check this one thing. So I'm just trying to do a quick check to see roughly where the halfway mark is with this. So, because there's 9 chapters. I don't think I'm quite halfway yet. I know that. I think, what I might just quickly do is check it, because that should have just saved there. If not, oops. But I'm just really curious as to how far through I actually am at this point. Yeah, I'm on chapter 3, so I've still got a little ways to go. So I knew I wouldn't be at halfway. Like, I've only been playing for a bit over an hour. So I was just a bit curious, like how far through I actually am. It's for fucking childness. This is unsafe. I can't. I cannot get through there. There we go. Because I tried following that one, but I can't go that way. Ah, that's what I have to do. I have to shoot it. How do I get off this thing? And I fell. Oops. I did not look where I was going. That might be the most anticlimactic death in FNAF ever. It's just I fell off. Right, yeah, that's it. So we've got to go. That does that. Don't fall off. I very nearly did it again. Right. What the hell? It's all the way over there. Yeah, I'm just gonna walk past you, Mexes. Bye. How do I get? If you're over there, which means there's got to be a gun around here somewhere. Oh, this bit's a slippery bit. Can I use the gun in? I can only use the gun if I've got the mask on. New long shot. That's like, I'm so hitting those. So, what am I looking for here? This appears to just be a regular security camera, nothing special. Is there a node this way, or am I imagining that? Okay, I can walk this way with the mask on. Take it off a second so I can see where we're going. There was a bin. Okay, yeah, nope, that's bad. I can't. Okay, I can go this way with the mask on, and there's a. As I jumped, I went, there's a hole in the floor. Great, fantastic. Like, my main enemy right now is holes in the ground. A bunch of potholes in the catwalk. How'd that happen? Just check my messages. What am I getting pinged with? Important, right. So did I do this one then? Is it saved from that? Okay, it's saved from that. That's helpful. Don't go through the hole in the floor. You just check it's saved that I shot all those things. Good. Up and over. Thought I might be able to do that if I see did that. I've still got like 3 nodes to do. I am teleporting. Oh, hello. Bye-bye. Yeah, that's something I really haven't seen anyone come up with like a solid theory for. How the hell are we teleporting and like phasing through shit? Like, Ruin has thrown like a lot of curveballs that not many people seem to want to actually, you know, try and figure out. Okay, so I appear to have some shooting to do. I'm so hitting that. There we go. Can I not hit that from back here? Apparently not. I got that first one, which feels like kind of... Oh, go away. Okay, seemingly no. I do need to hit something else. But I really don't know that I can do that from this one. It feels like I need to shoot that one. There we go. That's something at least. Take this off because I don't need it on. Right. Nope, that's still not right. Right, let's try going this way instead. Can I, if I put this on, does that give me a walkway? No, it does not. Right. I really do not know where I'm supposed to be going right now. Try going this way. I can use this, but then, like, again, not sure what I do with that information. Nope, that is staying there. There's a walkway around the back of this. That's something, I guess. So I've got the... I need to teleport again. This feels just like a little bit of a way station between spots. Go away. Oh, Monty's here now. What? I didn't even make progress. Why is he suddenly showing up? I have no idea where I am. Ooh, a present. Oh, 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 oh. Can I hold myself still enough? Oh, yeah, it's one of the comic pages. I can't even... Is that literally all that was this way? All that slipping and sliding for that? Great. Don't fall down the hole. Are these... Okay, so these cables actually do appear to line up to the node cables. Stuck. There we go. Which means I need to get over to that side, but... This just brings me back to this, like, way station. Let's go through here. Go away! There's no... Cable goes this way, but that cable is taking me to this. Is that another teleporty door? I can't take it off, apparently. Oh, hello. Let me guess, this section is literally just to do that. Because this is trippy. It feels like it's taking me to a completely different section of the map right now. I can fit back here. Am I like on the... main stage there. Take the mask off. Yeah, that was a dead end. That's a teleporter. I am just like straight up lost at this point. That's the gun. It's reloaded at least. Thing is, I can't really, I don't know, I can. Hit that one. Do I have to hit all of them? I have to hit all of them. Got it. Take this off. Go over that bit. Because that then does that. Follow it around this way. To another camera station that I don't think really does anything for us. Feels like I need to put this back on for a second so I can. Okay, here's node number 2. Finally. Let's do that. Been this way yet. That appears to be a. Oh no, it's not a teleport door. It's just a. Okay, no, it is. It's. I thought I said it's not a teleport door. It's just a tunnel, but no, it's. Yes. Can't actually put the mask on right now. Okay, I'm pretty sure I have the mask off right. No, I must have it on to teleport, don't I? I just couldn't take it off. I thought I had the mask off, and I was seeing everything. Okay, no, I think that's just a regular one that I just happen to have the mask on for. Can I jump that? Yeah, let's see. No. Can't wait for that to set me back in ages. I've got to be able to jump that. I hate how long these loading screens are every time that I fall off. Right, let's see, is it? Okay, I've just done the chair. So I can run up over here, along here, into here. Go along here, we'll get Nexus shows up. You get the 2 branches of the Mimic arguing with each other. Go through here. Ah, this literally is the next node right in front of me, and I walk straight past it. What else can, like, really feels like the only way to get over there is to jump. Which means I think, do I need to, like... It just didn't jump. it's annoying because it feels like that's the right way. Like that is the way I'm supposed to go. Hopefully I don't have to do that section again because I just did the third node. I'm dying more to falling off than any actual like animatronics or anything this time. Like gravity is my number one enemy. Yes, I've done that. It really feels like it's a this way thing, but it might be that to get that I have to go round. So I go through the tunnel and get to it from the other side somehow? Not sure. Go this way. And go down to here. No, I can't keep going this way. So it's a slippy slidey bit. A collectible there. So that's the note. I'm missing one child node. Okay, there's that. But it seems as though I shouldn't be too far from it because it's this cable I'm following. I've literally been here before. And I just seemingly missed that that was a no. Can I... Is there a way to get straight over there? Without doing a teleport job? Seemingly not. Is it going to have to be a teleporter job? Seem like I need to go in here, in here. Slippy bit. Right. We go this way, this way. This way, this way. No, that's the oh my. Gravity is my number one enemy. I don't even know what happened that time. I just got on the slippy bit and it just went, no, you fall off. You fall off now. This is literally now just a case I've got to find my way back to the start. You know, back to the parent node again. Because I've done all the child nodes now. It's just I don't actually have my route back figured out. It seems as though I probably do need to go through this door and back through here, because I think it was the first teleporter I went through. Up here. Along here, along here. This way? Let's see. I'm going this way. And all of a sudden, I just went flying. Ah. I'm getting somewhere. I feel like I'm figuring out the right. So I've completely lost all these catwalks. Right. Let's face the right direction here. So it's over here. Whack this on because. So it's through here. Through here. Maybe I should stop speed running the like flippy bits. Because I think this way felt like it was getting me somewhere. This way, up and over here. I want to say it's this way. Nice and careful. There we go. Yep, because there was this node. It's the first one I think I got. This is... I feel like I've just gone round in a circle here. Nope, I don't have to... It feels like I need to go that way. I think I've gone... I think I might have gone the wrong way here. I think... Oh, save that one. No, this is the... That's just the bits of the... Can I... Okay, it's down this way? Over here? Nice and careful on the slippy bits. I'm seeing a thing over there that I can probably just go do real quick. Even if I don't really need the collectible, we'll just go get it anyway. Ah, can I... Have I buggered up and gone on a one-way thing here? It feels like I can't get back up that way, and I have mildly got myself stuck. Because I can't go that way. Okay, no, you can jump back up there. Good. I was about to say. Oh, here we go. There's three things now. I think you go all the way around that way. No. You're going to go all the way around that way. No, I've already... it has to do that. Because you then need to go all the way around like that. Just give you the space to go through there. Security breached. That opens the thingy. Now what? Where am I going? This way? Up here? Oh, hello. Can I get you through the... I can't get you through the stairs. We're going to do three things now. Right, we'll fill you all the way up. Fill you up. And then quickly flick you. There we go. I don't know what that did, but... Ah, is it not just going on it? That's what I'm doing. And I already know that I've now missed the wet floor box because it was down under the stairs and I couldn't bother to go get it. Well then. That's a fun little ride. assuming that's the way that I'm going. There's a little bit where I'm like, is that a thing that I need to do on Mars? I'm like, no, that's just the shadows are a bit lower res. And I'll just keep moving forward. I don't think there was anything back there. I'm stuck while it loads. Great. Go through here. Right. What I am, I'll just check something real quick. Right. I think that I might actually check the time and everything. I started a little later than I originally planned to. I think I might actually. That feels like a somewhat decent place to call it for today. I said I knew I wasn't going to do this as a one shot sort of thing, but yeah, I said I've got this now to come back to stream every now and again. Also, let me just for at least for Twitch's sake, whack the copyright free music back on in the background. But yeah, like I've got this as a thing that I'm gonna be coming back to finish off playing through it. So I just want to get this started this week, and as I get streaming back into the routine. I've got the FM thing, which yeah, I might do I. Yeah, let me just whack the quick image on screen for the people who might care. Let me find out where would I save it? It would be in here, I think. Yeah, here we go. This. The moment I click open here, it's probably going to whack it on full screen, and you won't be able to see me anymore. There you go. That's your little thing showing off what it's going to be. That's your teaser. That'll do. Right. Yeah. So I'll be back. I think I was trying to plan out my week, and it's a provisional Wednesday. I'll be live again. I don't know if that will be YouTube and Twitch because I don't. It will probably be only Twitch because I think it will probably be FM. I think my plan is sort of trying to hope to do at least one YouTube stream a week, so one that's not FM or a sports thing generally. It might be if it's a sports quiz, that's fine. I think the quiz show I will stick to that. If I'm doing that, it will be on YouTube, even if it is a sports specific one. And then obviously if there's any sports like charity events, they go on YouTube as well. I think it's just anything that doesn't fit those two things. It's like I'm playing like, Football Manager or something like that. That will be just on Twitch. So I don't need to clog my entire YouTube channel up with sports because that's not what it's there for. But yeah, so I've still got a little bit of figuring out when that next charity event's going to be. Like I said, that's probably going to get pushed a couple of weeks later. So I will say on stream, like provisionally, I think that places it on the 15th. I might now be looking at for that. So yeah, keep an eye out for that one as well. But that definitely will be happening. I think my, obviously when I said I've got my 10K run through from the last charity stream, my aim now is to do that before the end of August. I will find some way of, as I said, recording what I'm doing, like noting, at least putting out when I'm doing it, what's going on, so that there's at least some record of me doing it. I haven't figured out exactly yet, but I'll get there when I get to it. But yeah, that is, I think, going to be it for stream today. I said I know it's a bit of a shorter one, but like I said, I started a bit later. It gets me into the routine. It just felt like a bit of a decent place to stop for today. But yeah, so I want to get more streams in. I sort of sat down the other day and went, I kind of miss doing it a bit, like committing it to a bit more. Like I was always a bit concerned if I stream too much again, it'll take away from the YouTube side of things. The YouTube side of things is always going to be slow. I'll be honest on that one. That's something that I don't think I'm ever going to be like pumping out a ton of videos on that because it's just not the videos I want to make don't get done in 5 minutes. So I think I won't go back to suddenly I'm streaming 3-4 times a week consistently. And I think it also helped that I think obviously I got a bit burnt out before, but that's because I was trying to do the YouTube and the Twitch and running like two different Football Manager competitions. And I also was in a, personally in a little bit of a, thing where I had a lot that I was trying to deal with at the same time, which, involved trying to get myself moved into here, which obviously happened at the end of last year. So yeah, streams are hopefully more frequent, and I will stop rambling about that for now. And I will see you when you're older. And now I have to remember how to stop all the stream things because there's two of them at the same time. Right. Bye.